don't get any more coffee down the old gullet there.
Right?
We're
That's
live,
what
and
I'm
hopefully
thinking.
Lady
It's like
Pool's not choking to death. She
right.
was
Let's not
choking
get
right
any more
before.
coffee up my lungs right now. Just
Yeah,
like
let's not do that. She's just getting over the Rona. We don't need her to die by coffee. That would be even worse. As that survived Corona to die by Folgers crystals. Oh, what a way to go! Death by
I
coffee.
died by coffee.
God. Welcome to another Enemy Bingeaholics episode. We're gonna have some fun today. And we last week, Lady Pool recovered from the coronavirus. We're very glad to see that you're doing well. And thanks to everybody that checked up on Lady Pool and everything to make sure she was okie dokie. But she's doing fine. I think the family's fine. Yes, yes, Lady Pool,
Yes.
everything's good. Yep.
Yes.
Um,
Family's fine. Everybody's fine. We've technically all been cleared. We're gonna go get tested again tomorrow to
good.
be 100% positive. You know,
Oh
clear, clear,
yes,
clear, clear, clear.
clear, clear.
Um, but we've all been in quarantine since December 28th. We've been in quarantine for like, I don't know,
Oh,
16,
that's
17
yeah.
freaking
It's one
days.
of those things
Like,
because of how contagious it is. It's so bad
yeah.
being
I mean, I lost count how many days. All I know is that if my kids don't go to school soon, I'm gonna lose my freaking marbles. Um, so
Mine's
it's
grown
time.
up.
It's time.
uh, all right. So if you're new to the channel, thanks for being here. Hit the follow, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Oh man, that
Um,
coffee.
Good old coffee.
Right?
But we're here to do the top 20 list. Last week we did my top 20 list enemy of all time. You can see the list there. Lady Pool's going to do her list. It should look different than mine, and that's okay. Everybody's
Yeah.
subjective.
Mine's gonna be very different, mostly because one, my brain was foggy for 2 weeks, so I couldn't actually focus enough to really do anything without falling asleep for, unsurmountable amount of time.
Sure.
Insurmountable. Um, and secondly, I literally could not decide on a numerical reference for any of these anime.
Sure, it's fine. Just
Tried.
I mean, it's just something fun to do.
Like I tried, I really tried, but I could not put a number to these anime. So
That's
I'm
right.
just
So
like,
just throw them out there. We'll put them in. Put them in from the ones you list first to the ones you list last, and then
yeah.
and it can this can change. As I said, if Jujutsu Kaisen keeps on, it might make my top 20 here soon. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
if you'd done this last year, as I was saying in the
I
stream,
can't even say the name of it. The one you just said.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Thank you. That
Yes,
one.
that
That
one.
one's on my top 20 list.
Okay. It's still not in mine, but I have to see more. But like, if you'd done this list last year, before I started getting really into the next chapters in the manga, and or the now that I've seen some of the season
Of
4,
Attack on Titan.
yeah, it jumped up tremendously. I just
Oh
adore
God,
that.
yes.
I love
Attack
that.
on Titan, like, whew,
So good.
that
So good.
freaking chart path went from like to.
I know it was an interesting anime when it first started, but just the such good storytelling and such good moments, and it's just a really fascinating concept. Um, it's just well done. I mean, the
Oh
writing in
yeah,
that is
it's
really done. Very,
beautifully done. I
very.
love it.
I mean, just so good, and I can't praise that anime enough. All right, so Lady Pool, we're gonna do your top 20. So, excuse
Okay,
me.
so
Just the first anime you want to throw on the list, number
the
20.
first one that I'm gonna throw on my list is ironically going to be Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
Yes,
Wow.
mainly
Nostalgia
because
here, maybe.
nostalgia for one. For one, yeah. And for two, it's one of the anime that got me into anime.
Hey, that's all right.
Like when I was a kid in middle school, I would come running home just to get this anime right after Dragon Ball and
That's
Dragon
so
Ball
good.
Z. And I remember the theme song. I remember standing there in my living room or bedroom, whichever one I was watching it in, singing along to it, doing my little dance and everything else. And my kids love it too. And it's what got them into anime. And I
There you
love
go.
that. So I'm like, yes, this will forever be on my top 20 list because of that.
All right. Well, hey, no arguments for you. Anytime you say nostalgia in any pick, That's all you have to say.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
doesn't really
Sailor
worth it.
Moon, I appreciate it, but it wouldn't even make my top 100. But that's,
Yeah,
but
but
it's
for me,
total
it
nostalgia. I
does.
get it. You know, I think one of them, a little bit, I had Ghost in the Shell, including Standalone Complex, and the other one I couldn't off the top of my head.
Yes, yes, I
But
love Ghost in the Shell too. Both
all
of
right,
them.
but all right. So that's your number 20 anime. All
Yes.
right, all right, all
Yeah.
right. Let's get to number 19.
For this one, I think I'm going to say Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yep.
Now that's made mine. Mine was at 18, but yours is at 19. So what do you
Yep.
like about Cowboy Bebop?
One, the nostalgia, because it was one
Again,
of those that
nostalgia.
yeah, it was one of those that I first started watching on Adult Swim when I
Sure.
should have been asleep. Instead, I was, awake. Inuyasha plays that same role, so it's like up there. But it I just loved the development of that story.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely loved it, and I hated the ending. Hated the ending. But it was still just one of those things. It was just like,
Yeah, I like the pick. It's number 19.
yeah.
Mine was 18.
I
So
mean, it
we're
was. It's
of course I said mine Cowboy
things.
Bebop. So apparently Bob made it in here instead of Bop. I just looked at my list like, God dang, I can't spell. And I probably will gruesomely destroy, ruin the spelling
Probably.
here. So Sailor Moon's an
Probably.
easy one. Cowboy Bebop pretty easy as long as I don't say
Yeah.
Bob. But there we
Um,
go. All right, number 18. What have we got? This is getting juicy.
I think I'm gonna go with Parasite.
Parasite the Maxim. Now that's one of my
Yeah.
honorable.
Nope.
Parasite.
SYT.
Yeah, E, right? Parasite
Yeah.
the Maxim. Yeah, that's in my top 30. It's just, yeah, it's right there on the cusp of being in
Yeah.
my top 20.
That one was right on the cusp too. But again, I couldn't put an actual numerical to these, so I'm
That's
just
all right.
like throwing them out there as
That's
I
a
go.
great pick. I like Parasite the
Um,
Maxim. I think it's a great anime.
It is a great anime. God, I love the concept of it.
Just the scene where he just slaughters an entire SWAT team. It's worth watching just for that. It's so good.
Yes.
I'm actually gonna go back and watch it. You know, it's funny. Someone was talking to me today about an anime, Alice in Wonderland, and I hadn't or Alice in, yeah, something along. I can't remember what it was, but was like, did I see that?
I know where you're going with that, and I don't
I
remember it either.
I
But
know I
what you're
watched it, and what's happened, and then because when you watch as many animes as we have, you watch an anime, it may be good, and I think it was a good anime. It just doesn't register as like some of these other ones do, and then you're like, did I watch
Yeah.
that? And then you go back and watch, like, oh, Christ.
And then, like, halfway through, like, either first or second episode, you're like, oh, yep, I remember you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and,
That
and
one
then it floods
iconic
back in, and then you're just like, okay, I remember everything, the plot and everything. It was kind of like that with Dotoro for me. I remember watching it, and I remember the ending, but it was the middle stuff that I just could not remember. So when I rewatched
Right?
it,
It was
it
yeah.
came back to me very quickly. I was skipped a couple episodes, like I already know what happens here, but I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Let's go watch that one. So
I was like that when I was going over Naruto again, when we were doing the Naruto review.
yeah, see, Naruto's different for me because Naruto, I mean, it's just ingrained in my brain. It's like One Piece. It's like
Yeah, it's not ingrained in my brain. Probably because I have a really bad memory.
someone
That
said to
doesn't
me.
help in this.
Someone said to me today that they're redoing or continuing the story of the Shaman King series that was from early 2000s. I
Yep.
watched all that. Forgotten
Yep.
about that anime. I was like, oh, for Christ's sake, Shaman King.
I was
Yeah.
actually going to be posting a thing about that in Discord later.
Oh, go for it. That'll be awesome. All right. So number 17 on the Lady Pull top 20 list of all. Oh, let me put 22 list of all time.
Paranoia Agent.
Paranoia. I don't know how to spell that.
N-I...
Oh, I put an M. I'm like, wait, I know that's.
Yeah, N-O-I-A.
Yeah, I was like, I thought it was I put an M. So I'm trying to run like 5 screens here at once.
Yeah,
so.
I know. You're good.
All right, Paranoia Agent, solid anime. It's not wouldn't make my top 20, but what do you love about it?
I just love the gore.
You like
and
gory shit. Let me
I
tell you,
do.
it's not even play around. It's just because it's gory.
Yeah, I just like the gore. Who am I kidding? I mean,
Oh
come on.
God, that's why
Like
you
to
like.
me, it also has
That's
a
why
good
you
story.
like
But
Jujutsu Kaisen so much. Good lord.
actually, no. I actually like the story behind
It's
Jujutsu
pretty
Kaisen.
good. It's really good
Yeah.
so far.
So, like, I like the gore in it too. That has a major
Well, you
point for
sure? If
me.
it's good story and it's got gore, that's going to be higher on your list, I guess.
Yeah, that's on my whoo-hoo. Yeah, that is on my top.
I am not into the gores. I mean, it's not that it bothers me. It's just not a. For
I'm
me,
gonna
it's not.
murder that
It's not a
truck.
thing that just
Murder
I
that
look
truck.
for. But it's. But yeah. Okay. Paranoia Agents. Anything else you want to say about Paranoia Agents? Why you like it?
Yeah, I need to rewatch it.
Okay, so we'll move on then. You just said everything was
Yeah,
really good.
need to rewatch it. Blood Sea, another Corey one.
Yeah, we're at number 16.
Yep,
What do you got?
Blood Sea.
Blood Sea. Where have I seen this one? It sounds familiar. Now I have to go look this one up because I can't remember this one.
One of those anime that sounds so familiar, but you're like, do I know this one? Until you start watching it, and then you're like,
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
see, case in point, right there.
It's a much lower tiered anime for me, but hey, you like it. That's all that matters.
To each our own. To each our own.
Yes. What's an older one? I forgot about this one.
Yeah,
it
it's
was
another
okay.
older anime. I liked the mythos that they had behind it, like with the different oh come on, brain work.
It's your brain.
See, this is that
I can't
foggy
help
brain
you.
that I was
I
talking
can help you with
about.
that. Yeah, I can help you. Blood Sea.
Um,
Do I need to read a thing for you of what it is?
yes, please. My brain's derping.
Derping.
Yeah, my brain is just like it was going, and
Let's
then
see.
it
The Wikipedia says Blood Sea is a 2011 Japanese anime television series. Megan Clamp. Second anime series in the Blood franchise following the 2005-6 Blood Plus.
Which was really good.
Let's see. Blood Sea focuses on Saya Kisagari, an outwardly normal girl who serves as a shrine maiden to a country town. In reality, she is a skilled swordsman charged by her father to defeat Elder Barnes, monsters who feed on human blood. Arr. As her battle grows more desperately and more people she cares for fall victim to the Elder Barnes, Saya begins finding faults in her reality and eventually uncovers the disturbing truth about herself, the town, and her surviving friends. I thought it was okay.
I like it because
it's a decent. It's okay. I mean,
like
but
it has
again, you like it.
It
That's
has
all
that
that matters.
tragedy behind it because people are dying every which way.
It just didn't pull me in, but I think,
and it has the adventure in it. It has a bit of mystery because she's trying to figure out who the heck she is and why she can do all the things she can do as a shrine maiden and all this other stuff. And yeah, to me, I liked it. But
that's all that matters. This is your list.
Then, of course, one of the opening scenes in it is a freaking chick getting pummeled to death.
Yeah. It's got some good gore in it. Let's just say that.
Oh, yeah. It's got some good gore.
Yeah, some good gore in there. That's all that matters, Lady Pull. All right, number 15.
Yep. All right, this one, I'm going to have to go with Ajin. Ajin.
Again, I've seen this one. Let me go look it up.
It's about demi-humans on Netflix.
That's right. I dropped it. I remember this one now. Wasn't even interested. It didn't catch me. It just didn't. It didn't.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it because I like those fantasy ones, those crazy ones and stuff like that. But it was. To me, it was good. I liked the aspect. I really hope they make more of it. I see that it has potential, but we'll see, what they do with it.
I don't think I finished it, so I think I looked at it and I was like, okay, I'm bored, and then I went to something else. I think it's been a while.
I mean,
this one came out when? This one came out in 2012, so somewhat recently, so not too bad. All right, so Ajin, Demi-Human. All right.
Unlock my phone for the rest of them.
All right, number 14.
I think with this one, I'm going to go with Steins Gate.
Steins Gate is in mine. Very nice.
Yep, I know it is. And I know it's one of your
Stein.
favorites.
I like Steins Gate. It was number 16. You got a little bit higher at 14, but I respect this choice. It's a good choice.
Yes.
Love this anime.
Yep.
So good. Such a great anime.
Like there's too many good points for it, to be honest. Like I don't know where to start. Because I love the psychological thriller aspect of it. I love the science fiction aspect. I love the comedy aspect. I love the
well, it covers so much stuff. It's a psychological thriller. It has great science fiction and science in it.
God,
Comedy,
yes,
drama. It's a thriller. It's so good. I mean,
it covers like everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just that one anime that's like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's all you can say is yes.
Karusu's best girl. No, I'm just throwing that out there. Let me see here. Okay, so we got Steins Gate at number 14. Okay, number 13 is...
I think my next one will be Violet Evergarden.
Why would I think she would pick this? All right, why do you think a Violet Evergarden is worthy of being on this in your top 20?
Because to me, it's a story about acceptance.
Mm-hmm.
And I can relate to that on a whole freaking level.
Yeah, I liked Violet Evergarden. I thought it was pretty solid.
Yeah.
Didn't make my top 20. I don't know where it would fit. I don't think it'd make my top 50, but it might make my top 100. I actually like this one. I thought it was pretty decent.
Yeah, it was really good. To me, it was really good. And it's definitely, one of those very emotional
animes.
It's
really
very emotional.
Yeah, there were some
it'll
parts.
hit your emotions. Like, whoo.
Yeah, I respect this choice. I actually respect this choice.
And it definitely makes you sit there and it makes you like think about stuff that you wouldn't normally think about. And I like that. And it just makes you like, I don't know.
It's a really good anime. If you haven't checked out, you should. It's deep, so just...
Yeah, it's very deep.
It's super deep. But yeah, it's a good... let me put it this way. If you're a vet with PTSD, be very cautious about watching this.
Yes.
So
I definitely will do that. I will definitely say that there's caution out there if you are a military veteran. Or even, mostly just military veterans. I would definitely
just
watch this.
Be careful.
You're
gonna get the feels. All right, number 12.
B, the beginning. The letter B.
The beginning.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember this one.
It was a Netflix anime.
If I can spell beginning.
It's about a genius investigator who joins, I believe, the Royal Police, and just as a serial killer who's strictly only known as the letter B, emerges and commits double murders and does all this other stuff. I absolutely love it. There's a big science fiction aspect to it. There's a huge psychological thriller to it. I like it. It's one of those animes that's just like, yes.
Yeah, it was solid. It was okay.
I liked it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Really
this is your list.
It was one of those, like, I don't know, it kind of reminded me of like a police drama that I would watch on regular, normal human TV.
Yeah.
Human TV?
As compared to non-human TV.
Yeah, because there is such
that old non-human TV that exists out there. God. All right. Number 11.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Brotherhood? Brotherhood?
Yep. Because I like the original Full Metal Alchemist, but I like Brotherhood better.
I do too.
And I literally like Brotherhood for the same exact reasons you do.
Yep. It's
because when you were
characters.
doing over it last week, I was like, okay, I'm just going to let him explain it next week.
All right. So if you want to see us gush, the Full Metal Alchemist, we will cover it eventually. It's such a wonderful anime, epic in
Oh
its
God,
style,
I love it.
and I mean, just so many and there's just so much good stuff in there. I can't. It's such a great anime. Does that? I thought it was in top 10, but you have number 11. I'm not going to
Yep.
quibble over it. So no argument for me. Full Metal Alchemist deserves to be in the top
Da-da-da-da.
20. I like it. All right. Interesting list. Next one. Now we're in your top 10. Oh, now
Yeah,
we're
we're in
getting
my
there.
top 10. This is when it gets really
This is where it
freaking
gets racy.
difficult. Actually, no, I kept those out of this list.
It's your list. Whatever you want to put in there. It doesn't
I'm gonna
matter.
go with Hunter x Hunter on this one.
Hunter. All right.
Yep.
Now I've
I
listed all.
said this one yet. Where's the list that you've put up yet? Where's my tab?
Again, we're kind of the same boat here. You got yours at 10. I had mine a little higher, number 8.
Oh no, I had to look to see what ones I've named off yet because I'm erasing them off this list, so I know what I've said already.
No, I think Hunter x Hunter is a top 10 anime of all time. Just a phenomenal story.
God, it is phenomenal. Like I love the growth that Gon goes through, and that white hair has the lightning.
Killua?
Thank you, Killua goes through.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh god, and the freaking Chimera arc. Oh, the Chimera arc gets me.
It's pretty good.
Chimera arc gets me, man. Gets me every time.
Anything else?
No, not on that one. But
you didn't like his Hisoka and his violent tendencies.
I was trying to avoid bringing up Hisoka. Okay. Because I can go on and on and on that one.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Hunter x Hunter. Number 10. All right, now we're getting to the meat and potatoes. Number 9.
Yep. I'm going to go with. I think Trigun on this one.
Trigun. Wow, Trigun. Mine was an honorable mention. I don't think Trigun.
Yeah.
Certain things I love about it. Certain things I'm like, it was okay. But why would you put Trigun in your top 10?
Trigun is one of those old animes for one, so it has that nostalgia effect.
There it is, the word nostalgia.
But it also is one of those animes that got me into the sci-fi animes because I liked the post-apocalyptic world that they had. I liked the invincible.
I mean, Vash is such a great character.
Yeah, Vash is hilarious. Then I'm sorry, but I love his Total Slaughter freaking song in that one episode where he's going into the train station to get the people out. Like it's one of my favorite parts. I love that part. I can still sing that entire song to this day. I haven't watched that anime in probably 3-4 years now. So it's just like it's one of those things that I just love it.
No, I get it. Yeah, Trigun was an honorable mention for me, but I totally get why it would be in your top 20. It's a great anime. No arguments for me on that. Number 8.
I'm gonna go with Fairy Tail.
No.
Yeah.
No. Now I'm a Fairy Tail stan, but I don't think it deserves to be in the top 20. I love Fairy Tail. No problems about it, but it'd be maybe in my top 50, but I don't know if it needs to be top 20. All right,
this one loves Fairy Tail too.
Oh my god, I love Fairy Tail, but I don't know if it. Oh no, not Fairy Tail.
You like One Piece too? Yeah, I know you like One Piece.
I love One Piece.
Glad I made you watch One Piece now. Oh, look, he's awake.
All right.
Ow. Yeah, I love
Fairy Tail. All right. Oh god.
Get out of the chair, please. Thank you. But sorry, the office just turned into a madhouse.
Well. All right, Fairy Tail.
But I do like Fairy Tail. I like the characters. I like the growth of the characters that they go through. I like the magical aspect of it, just because. And I'm sorry, but I do love the celestial keys and
I
all their little characters. I
it's
do.
it's
I
got really
love
good
them.
comedy. It's got some. I mean, what I love about Fairy Tale is because the story of Fairy Tale
Close the door, please.
is not like your typical antagonist. The
Mm-mm.
antagonist of Fairy Tale is Fairy Tale the Guild, right? It is a collection of these just buffoons and idiots that
Exactly.
and that's
And
what
I
makes
love
it
it.
so well. Yeah, it's some really powerful moments. It doesn't make sense, some of the story arcs and some of that. It's like over the top, but you just don't care if you just want something fun to watch. I
Yeah, I
like
mean,
Fairy
and that's
Tale.
exactly what this is. This is just something fun to watch. And it's my go to anime when I just need one of those cheer me ups. And
So
it's
there's
like,
a lot of people. There's a
yeah,
lot of Fairy Tale haters, and I am a try hard Fairy Tale defender. Now,
yeah.
do I think it's a top 20? I mean, no, but you do, and that's all that matters. This is your list, so let the haters hate. I know someone's gonna be like Fairy Tale. Oh my god!
Yeah, no, somebody's
Fairy
gonna be
Tale's
like that,
fun.
but I'm
I mean,
just gonna be like, whatever.
I am not doing the rest, so I'll kick your ass.
Uh,
Urza's best girl. That's all I gotta say. That's my girl right there. Talk some
I love
trash on
hers.
Urza, I'll kick your
I
ass.
love Urza.
All right, number 7, Fairy
Um,
Tale.
I think on this one, I'm going to go with Assassination Classroom.
Assassination Classroom is a definitely a top 50 for me. I don't have it in my top 20. I really love Assassination Classroom, but it does make your top.
Yeah.
I can't spell assassination apparently.
I
But what about Assassin? I love it. I think it's a great anime.
absolutely love Assassination Classroom. I it's hilarious for one, like so freaking hilarious. Um, I I love the growth that those students go through.
Yeah, this is what makes the
You
anime
know,
stand out.
it's what makes the anime exactly, and it's phenomenal. I love the story in it. I love the growth that they go through, and I love the fact that the teacher is like this fucking space creature. I still haven't finished the anime because my kids keep waking up and I don't want
Oh
to watch it in front of them.
no! You don't know. Oh no! I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say anything.
there's I have like 3 more episodes to go, I think, and then
Oh no!
yeah. So but my kids keep waking up, and I don't feel comfortable watching that one in front of them because I never know what the hell's gonna pop up. And because it's not one of those animes that I've watched before, so it's okay. Just bear with me
It's
here.
a good. It's a fun. It's a really in depth, really good anime. Um, you just need to watch it. I
Yeah.
don't have it in my. It may make my top 50, but I thought it was a really enjoyable anime. It's not an S class anime; it's an A, so it's probably why it doesn't get into my top 20. I don't know if it'd make my
I
top 30, but
love
that's
it.
okay. This is your list. Assassination Classroom is something you love. That's all that
Yep.
matters.
My next one is Death Note.
Okay, I had Death Note lower on my list, mainly because season 2 kind of just, but I love the first season of Death Note. I think it
I love
deserves
the
to be
first
top
season of
20.
Death Note. The first
But
season
Death
was
Note,
phenomenal.
yes, I have no problem with this. You want to put in your top 10? That's okie dokie.
Yeah, I absolutely love Death Note. It's definitely one of my top favorites. My kids actually like it, which probably should worry me. Probably.
All right, who you following? Light or L?
Um,
Who you who you simping for?
depends on the mood, honestly. But I don't know. Like I don't know. After Death Note, I think this is when I get really stuck because
Just go with your gut.
yeah, my last animes are just too good, and I just
Just
can't.
you can always change it. Just go with your gut.
Think I'm gonna do Haiku.
Oh, you got Haiku way higher.
Yeah, I love Haiku. I can't wait for more. There needs to be more.
Well, you got 4 seasons plus the 2 movies. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I just love it.
yeah, it's great. I mean, I can't wait to get more Haiku. I think it's
I
wonderful.
freaking love it. It's the first sports anime that I've ever actually watched. I will admit that, and I just fell in love with it, and I literally only turned it on because I'm like, okay, what is all the hype with this anime?
Mm.
And it's literally the only reason I turned it on, and then I ended up binge watching all of it in 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, I binged the hell out of it.
No, I figured out what it was for. But I absolutely love it. I
There's such great characters. The team. I mean,
The
you fall in
team
love with the
is just
team. You see what they
phenomenal.
go through. It is not over the top like some of the other sports animes. The only one that One Ounce was really good, and then Major's a really good one. But some of the other ones I've watched are way over the top with there's the way they present things. I mean, the other one I had in here, sports anime. It's a fighting anime, but it's Hajime no Ippo because it deals with boxing. But yeah, I Haikyuu I have a little bit lower. I think it's wonderful. So we'll see. But I mean, the characters are fantastic. There's some really funny moments in there.
My next one is Jujutsu Kaisen.
You really already have Jujutsu Kaisen in here already.
Nope, I do not. Oh well, yeah, I do have it on my list already.
What's the one you just said, Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yeah.
All right. I think it's too soon. I love the first season, but I don't know if it.
Nope. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. I see the potential.
Yeah, it was
I'm gonna.
really good. I enjoyed thoroughly Jujutsu Kaisen first season.
Yeah.
It's really good. I just like the characters. I like the concept. Really well done. The last three episodes are so good. The fight. Oh God, it's so good. I mean, it's kind of hooked me a little bit, but
It definitely has me hooked, and I'm in love with it. And I hope to God that they keep on this amazing track that they're going on.
sure.
Like I really do. Please stay good. I have put you in my top 5. Please stay good.
Well, you can always change it if it doesn't.
Yeah.
Then you can always
Yeah.
go and you can always drop it down later on or take it out of your top 20.
Yeah.
All right, so Jujutsu
Um,
Kai is already in your top 5. Wow.
yeah.
All right.
My next one is Tokyo Ghoul.
God. Okay, Tokyo Ghoul. This has got to be why Tokyo Ghoul.
1, the gore. I mean,
That's
come on.
why. You know.
Yeah, come on. And 2, I actually like Kaneki. Like, granted, Kaneki was a bit of like a freaking bitch in the beginning, but I like what he became after he went through all that torture and everything else. I like the little like bad guy he became after that. So it got a little better, a little better. Although Tokyo Re is,
It's okay. The gore. It is what it is. I mean.
yeah.
Uh,
Now these last ones are the real struggles,
okay.
and I have multiple reasons because the last ones are 3 of them that are vying
We
for the
only
top
have
2
two.
spots.
Yeah, we only have 2.
I know. One of them is actually a movie, though. It's not an anime.
I don't
series.
care. Whatever you want to, whichever 2 you want to put on here.
But I have Attack on Titan.
Okay, is that going to be your number 2, or do you want to leave that as your number 1?
I think I'm gonna put that as my number 2 for right now.
Okay, Attack on Titan.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's my number 7, but it's not that it has nothing to do with anything. I just like the other 6 I've got on this list a lot more because I think they're phenomenal. But I think Attack on Titan definitely is a top 10 anime.
Oh yeah, Attack on Titan's just
Blown me away. It's gotten
It
better
has.
and better and better.
It has.
It's an S tier
Wow.
anime. It is so good. I mean, just so good. Just the characters, the arc, the story that's involved with this, and it's gory. Just as a
I love it.
warning.
I love it. It's just perfect. It is like the perfect anime served on a silver platter.
Okay, much argument for
I
me.
love it.
It's in my top 10, so I have it at number 7. You have it at number 2, so that's interesting. All right, and then we get to the big drum roll. Your number 1 anime of all time.
Yep. It's a tie.
You only get 1. You can't have a tie.
I know. I'm gonna mention the 2 though, and then I'll tell you my number 1.
Okay.
But it's a tie between don't judge me. It's a tie between Black Butler
No.
and Elfin Lied.
Jeez. No.
You don't judge me.
No. Oh no. You had me on some of these picks, but not these 2. All right, which one is going number 1?
Elfin. I'm gonna go with Elfin for number one.
I'm trying to remember how you spell it. Elfin Lead. I think
Yeah,
I'm spelling it correct.
Elfin E N.
E-N. Okay. I couldn't remember. It's been a while since I
E
watched it.
L F E N
Right.
L I E D. It's literally like Elfin lied, but
That's right. It's been a while since I looked at it.
yeah.
I mean, all right.
It was either that or I was going to literally give you all of Studio Ghibli.
No.
Because if I'm being completely remotely honest, all of Studio Ghibli is my number one of everything. I freaking love Studio Ghibli. But yeah, that's that I'm gonna have to go with as my number one. Yes, baby.
I mean, it's a really good one. I don't know if it's number. It would be. It's not even my top 20. Probably my top 50. I did like the anime. Number one though.
Yeah, like I said, it was a struggle to do this. It really was.
The other. What was the other one? Wait, I forgot what you said. The other one was.
Black Butler.
No, Black Butler, get that no, I would have lost my mind if you said that. Sebastian, no, get that shit out of here. No, I cannot stand Black Butler. I thought it was so awful. God, I couldn't. Oh, but Elfin Lee, that's
So
an
the only
interesting
reason
choice.
I like Black Butler, the way as much as I do, is it has a lot of sentimental value to me.
All right, so it's nostalgia. Okay, I can respect
Yeah.
that. It's sentimental.
Yeah.
It's nostalgic. Okay. Elfen Lied's an interesting choice. I mean, it's a good anime. I've been wondering where I would put in my. I think it might make top 50 for me.
You can sit in it for a second, okay?
Be interesting because
so we have a new computer chair, and she's like fascinated by it. Oh, I love My Neighbor Totoro.
Okay,
There's
so
actually an entire tattoo that I have designed, Maz, and it's a silhouette of Hayao Miyazaki blowing a bubble wand, and each bubble that comes off the bubble wand is a different little snippet from his different works. And I was going to start the bubbles with Howl's Moving Castle and then go into My Neighbor Totoro, followed by like all the freaking others.
All right, the lovely Maz Kanata's in the chat. Glad to have you here, Maz.
Hello.
Hey, Maz. Hey, I see you, girl. That's my fellow Ginger. All right. So Elfen Lied, why is this? Now, my number one is of all time is Berserk.
Berserk.
Now, that didn't even make your top 20, and I talk about gory and all kinds of and just
epic stories. That one. Yeah. Oh no! Trust me, it's there, but it's.
I don't see it anywhere in your top 20.
It's. I ran out of space for top 20. Okay.
Yeah, doing a top 20 is not easy because there's so many good choices.
There's so many.
Like Elfen Lied is a good choice. I don't know. I just don't think like if I'm comparing like Elfen Lied to me, it just these other ones just had more impactful, emotional, funny moments that it just really struck with me. Right.
See, Elfen Lied is another one of those that has the nostalgia factor for me, but it also.
Is this your number one? Why is this your number one?
It has that nostalgia factor.
Why? That's what we want to know. Why? What's the nostalgia value of Elfen Lied that makes you think it's your favorite anime of all time, or it is your favorite anime of all time?
It's one of the first anime movies, I should say, that I ever watched. Besides, the kiddie ones like My Neighbor Totoro and the simpler stuff. Or no, actually, my first one was Spirited Away, and then it was this.
Okay.
And this is the one that got me into all the bloody and the gory and the bad stuff. Because face it, that's all this thing is about. And
there's some really. I mean, there's a lot of the same. So the ones that we had the same were Cowboy Bebop. Parasite was my honorable mention, but didn't make my top 20. It made yours. Let's see here. Steins Gate we both agree on. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Hunter x Hunter Trigun did not make mine. No, it was an honorable mention. Anything? Death Note, you had it higher. Attack on Titan. So we had some that were in the top 20 that were similar, different spots, but that's okay.
Yeah, and then but Elfen Lied is also there because it's how I also met one of my best friends in the entire universe.
There you go.
And
That nostalgia
that
comes kicking in.
yeah, that movie is how we got to talking literally for 12 hours straight, and how we became the best of friends over anime, how we got into it. He is now blind, and
Oh no.
so, but it was anime, Elfen Lied, and another anime. I forgot which one it was now. I just remember Elfen Lied because of all the blood.
That's a lot of blood.
I was just putting it bluntly. But it was at our old friend's apartment. There was a lot of memories in that apartment. Like, holy crap, the amount of memories in that apartment. Like me sliding down the wall. And if you're watching this, I know you're gonna laugh at that. I know you will. There was a lot of memories, and it sucks now because I know that he can't watch a lot of these things because a lot of them don't come with captioning that tells him what's going on in the scenes. And so, and I think this is one of them actually that doesn't come with that. So it's like one of those things that I have to like remember watching with him and being like, hey, remember that?
Mm-hmm. That's all right.
Cool things,
Listen, this is your top 20 list. Some of these.
Yeah.
But it's as soon as you say nostalgia and stuff like that, I mean it's that's all you have to say. I mean, there's some people that take top 20 lists like or top 50 or top 100 way more serious than others.
I didn't really take it that serious because if I took it that serious, I'm telling you now, I would still be at a tabletop rating anime.
Well, yeah. So, like for instance, I mean, I think I take it a lot more serious. But I took it in the way like if I'm going to recommend anime to someone that I think they're really going to enjoy, that I think is really there, and then taking into the concept of what other people might enjoy as well. These would be the ones that I would pick, right? And some of these are just no brainers for me. So. You like a little bit more of the gory stuff. It's not that I don't like gory stuff because I've got Attack of Titan in there, but it's for me, gore has to be in part of the story. Like Tokyo Ghoul,
yeah,
it just doesn't do anything for me. It's just I was like, okay, this is just being ridiculous to be ridiculous, So, but it's interesting. It's an interesting.
But sometimes being ridiculous for being ridiculous is what you need.
Nah, not the nah.
Yeah.
Not yeah. No. It's interesting, like Sailor Moon. I'm sure most people are going to see some of these and be like, no. Fairy Tail's going to really get some.
Fairy Tail's definitely going to get some
hate. It's going to get some hate.
Yeah.
So,
it's going to get some hate.
It's either you love Fairy Tail or you don't. A Fairy Tail I think would make my top 50. It's just a fun anime. I always defend it against other people. I mean, yeah, I know it's got its slow moments, but man, those powerful moments in Fairy Tail are so goddamn good. I cannot tell you. Especially in the last, there's just certain points in this anime that you just like, yeah. Now I noticed the other one that's not on your list is One Piece. What's up with that, hater?
Okay. So, One Piece is not on there because one,
shame.
There's no way in hell I have even come close to finishing that anime. For one, okay. For one. And for two,
that's understandable.
I started watching that anime years ago when it was on like Toonami.
Oh no! Yeah, just go on Crunchyroll and start it.
Yeah, I've already started that. It's actually on Netflix. So I've started watching it on Netflix with my kids, and my kids are loving it. And so I'm like slowly remembering all of it, and I'm like, okay, when I remember more of you, I'm pretty sure you're gonna make my top list again. But until then, you're just gonna stay off on the sidelines for now. Let me get the noggin working again, and we'll come back to you.
Okay. Anything else that was on mine? That One Punch Man didn't make your top 20. What's up with that?
I knew you were going to bring that up. I knew you were.
As much as you gushed over our review, now it's not up there anymore. We have to redo it. But, really? One Punch Man did not make your...
No, One Punch Man did not quite make my top 20 list. Again, I was literally not taking this that seriously. Because I have too many favorite animes. Too many favorites.
Anything else? No, I think Konosuba didn't make your top 20. I know you gushed all over that one too.
Yeah, that's because Konosuba decided to go with the other animes.
Oh,
Konosuba.
God. All right. So this is Lady Pool's top 20 list of all time. It's just for fun. We're just doing this for fun.
Yeah.
Now we'll be back next week with another anime review, and we'll.
We need to make a new list because I don't know what we're reviewing.
Your sound went really low. Check your volume and stuff. Your volume just went poo
Blame
poo.
the child.
Blame the child because some
Yeah.
reason we can barely hear you. Turn your volume up.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Ah, wrong button. Yes, baby. Okay.
I see you speaking into the mic, but it's super low. I'm not sure.
Audio settings. There we go. Do-do-do, you are really low.
Yeah.
Microphone. Come on. No, don't automatically adjust. There we go. Is that better?
Yeah. There we go. Now we're cooking. There we go.
Okay.
Now it's really loud. Holy crap.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, so this is Lady Pool. You can see my list and Lady Pool's list again, just for fun. And so if you have any thoughts about it when this pops on YouTube, which I'll download to YouTube right after this, you can leave in comments. Again, if you have to leave any comments, make sure that you keep them civil. We don't put up with bullshit here. So with that, we're gonna call this one done. So, what are we doing next week?
I don't even know.
I don't either. Well,
I was hoping you would tell me because
I don't remember because you know what, we really need to redo again. Like, let's try to get the One Piece and Konosuba one done. Actually, you know what? Let's do something fun. Let's talk about Jujutsu Kaisen next week.
Okay.
And then we'll go back and record the other episodes. So,
okay.
So, with that, I'm gonna go eat. I haven't eaten. Lady Pool's gonna go take care of the chitlins. So make sure you hit the thumbs up and stuff on YouTube. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on all these channels. Hope you guys have enjoyed these kind of things. Again, we have a Discord. It's linked down below. Lady Pool's working on the Twitch site.
Discord is linked. It has its own little menu area down below. So does YouTube. They're all down below. If I decide we're good at Twitter, then I'll put that in there too.
Oh God, that's all you. I hate Twitter.
yeah, I don't really use Twitter, so don't worry about that one either.
Twitter. But yeah, I think with that we can call this one done. So,
so stay masked, stay tested, and stay 6 feet apart.
Wash your hands and face. Damn it.
Stay 6 feet apart.
Yeah, child's like right.
I can't English very well tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
English is hard. All right.
English is hard.
All right, with that, we're going to call this one done. So go check out on RSG. They're getting ready to do some Don't Starve together. I am going to go eat and relax a little bit. So on behalf of myself.
Going to go not starve.
Yeah, I'm not going to go starve. Yeah. So on behalf of myself and Lady Pool, thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of your night, and we will holler at you later. Peace out.
Good night.